Tom, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, so I've been with UPS for 35 years this coming June, and it's been a provider for my family. My wife's always stayed home. It's been a provider. It's been great. I've always enjoyed the work from the beginning, even as an unloader, getting that exercise, and then as a passenger car driver, got to know your customers. But feeder is really where I've really enjoyed the most, for sure.
So is feeder where you want to be?
Feeder's where I want to be, and I do a lot of sleeper, do a lot of things that going out of town, so I get to see a lot of the country and really enjoy that. But yeah, UPS has been a great company for my family, for sure.
Right.
So much that I encouraged my son, and he's been there for 15 years.
Wow.
And
so where does your son work out of?
He's out of San Diego, and he does international, and
Okay.
it just works for him perfectly. So yeah, it's been great.
So Tom, tell us, safety message. What type of safety message could you give a new driver, or just a driver maybe that's complacent right now? What would you say?
Well, I would say something that meant to our mind that when I first came in, Steve Gray, he's retired now, but he told me and kind of really drilled it into me that whenever you're working, if you're ever questioning the environment that you're in, backing, even TOing back in your tractor into a parking spot, if you're not sure about your surroundings, stop, pop the air brake, get out and look, make sure. And I can't say how many times that's saved my my streak.
That's good, Tom. So behind us, we have a sleeper tractor and a brown tractor. So have you drove both of these equipment, and which one are you currently driving right now, the majority of them?
I would say, honestly, about 50%, because I do sleeper during the week, kind of a small run, but go up to Louisville every week, and then do a lot of, I like working local on the weekends, keep understanding still the pickups, and still enjoy being out there, but probably both. So it's kind of I like driving both because they're a little bit different style.
All right, and now Circle of Honor. I mean, there's currently right now globally 10,779 active Circle of Honor drivers across the world.
Wow.
This is an elite group. What does Circle of Honor mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it means that I mean, it seems like in the beginning of your career, you're hoping that some of those mistakes that you're going to make aren't going to be a big one. And so, but as the years go on and you start understanding even more that the procedures and the methods that they're doing correctly are really there for a reason, and they really do prevent, because yeah, they have prevented me from injury and from accident.
That's good. So also you're a Marine.
I am.
So what type of what have you learned from being a Marine? What has that, like, the character, how has it helped you out?
Well, I was really young when I went in the Marine Corps, and I think the number one thing is integrity. I remember one time they were saying you're not supposed to walk around with your hands in your pockets, and I was by myself. I was headed back to our barracks, and my hands, it was kind of cold in South Carolina in the winter, but I thought about what they said, and even though no one was looking, I was thinking, that's what they asked of me, so that's what I did. And I didn't do it. And I try to carry it, I never have to worry about, I just come to work, I enjoy my job, I do my job.
Do you feel that trickles over into UPS, the Marines?
Yeah, I think so. I think part of that integrity with your customer also. You tell your customer you're going to do something, and you do the best you can. If it's to get back with a sales rep or something like that, and you kind of follow through on what you said. So that way, you know, the way we act out here represents UPS as a company. Yes. So I'm appreciative of the job that I have, and appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome. Carry yourself with that integrity.
So what type of philosophy do you like to live by, Tom?
Well, you know, I'm a Christian, and God has been good and blessed me throughout my life. And so I would say my philosophy really would be is, you know, when you come to work and do your job, you know, I do it under the Lord. but to really come to work and appreciate what you have. And I think that's what it is. Take a moment to just not, you know, we all get upset. We all kind of go through some phases, but I think that when you stop and appreciate what we have here, a good income for our family, good clean equipment.
Yes.
That's the great thing. I mean, gosh, we have radios. So, I mean, some tractors don't even have radios in them. So just appreciate the good work, good uniform, the way we're treated. I appreciate that.
So has UPS been a good way to provide for your family?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's been, it's been good. And that was the interesting thing about feeders. It kind of fits everybody's mold. You can either be a CPU guy at noon to midnight, or you could be a sleeper guy, and just so it really fits. They make it so it fits your family quite well, I believe.
So I also, I remember talking to you, and you told me that you did a marathon. Yeah. You surf.
Yeah. Yeah.
Black belt also. Can you touch on some of that?
Yeah. Well, God has blessed me. So kind of after raising some of the family, I got into some marathoning. I ran the Boston Marathon. I started getting into ultras. I ran a 100-mile race, and then yeah, I always wanted martial arts has always been part of what I've kind of inspired about. And
so tell us about this surfing though. When did you pick up surfing?
Yeah, so
I mean that's pretty intense.
Yeah, so we're really blessed. So we actually moved to Dana Point. I have a house right now. It's only about a mile from the beach. So it's great. I mean, yeah, definitely blessed. So it's like, yeah, so I figured if I'm living that close, I better start, you know, adapt that lifestyle. Yeah, so
awesome.
Yeah.
So now at UPS, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment as a, just, it could be package, feeder, just your career in general?
I would say biggest accomplishment would be because I followed the methods, because I take the job seriously, I think that it really keeps you, had some close calls on certain things, but because I was being proactive, I think that, yeah, it's, I think that biggest accomplishment is after 35 years being, you know, in relatively good shape, feeling good, you know, and not getting injured is a great thing.
So it sounds like the methods here, they trickle into our life also. We could use those methods for everyday living to kind of help us to have some type of order. Absolutely,
yeah. In fact, been riding motorcycles my whole life.
Oh, you ride motorcycles?
Yeah, yeah, I really enjoy it. So, and that has really been a whole training ground for riding motorcycles. Is just I just apply all our space cushion and everything here.
That's good. Huh?
I have a lot of confidence in that, so it's good.
So now, being Circle of Honor, 30-year Circle of Honor, you reached a high level. So what about, what type of message could you give that new driver to maybe help them to get to that level one day?
Yeah, I would just say to the methods, following the methods, and being meticulous about, you know, getting out of your tractor. You don't want to roll away, so you want to make sure you're always double checking yourself. Really big things, checking that the fifth wheel pin. You know, bring a good flashlight, good equipment, and yeah, be aware of your surroundings, whether walking, getting in your tractor, backing your tractor, package car, wherever.
Very good. So now, with our last question, what type of legacy do you want to leave behind right here at UPS?
When they know that I'm coming, they know I'm coming to work. And so, you know, obviously I like the good stuff. I like
we all do.
I like the long runs and stuff like that. But I'm here to work, and so I really believe it's a two-way street here too. And so whatever they have for me, I want them. When I'm gone, when my name is ever mentioned, it's not going to be like, oh, it's a slacker or something.
Yeah.
So I want to be known that no, the guy liked being at work and doing his job.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, Tom. We appreciate you. We appreciate you sharing your story with us.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If you like what you heard, leave a like or a comment, and there's going to be more Circle of Honor stories to come. So please stay tuned. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you. Appreciate it.